my G's, hey my G's, hey my G's. Bo, 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 bo. We outside. You guys can hear. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Timz Anecdotes. Hope you guys are doing well. You'll just have to excuse me for the noise. I'm really outside. My man is doing a presentation in the house, so you guys are going to have to bear with me. I apologize for that. Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Wednesday. It's a Wednesday afternoon. The weather has been on and off, raining like nobody's business, and then sun is out. Not sure, but we're not there. We are not there. We are about today's story time, and I'm sure you guys have seen by the title. Come on, there was a hohoki on me. I'm sure you guys have seen by the title. Story time. Story time. Never really shared this one, but those that are my G's or part of the Timzozo G gang, you guys will know. Those that were with me when this happened, sure, you guys will, you'll know. You'll know. But anyway, my G's, story time. How ish happened to us that led to us being held gunpoint. Literally gunpoint. Let me take you guys back. It's varsity years, or it's varsity days. It's a Friday. The girls decide, we're going out tonight. But listen, we're deciding we're going out tonight. Asna mali. And we're hoping we're going to find guys at clubbing who are going to buy us the drinks. Something nowadays, girls, please don't do. Because trust you me, it got me and my friends into a whole lot of shit. Whole lot of shit. Let me tell you. So it's a Friday. So decide us as a girls, see at this club in Bloemfontein called Whispers. Those that know, comment on the comment section below. Let me know. Say, yeah, Timzozo, we remember Whispers. No, it wasn't Whispers. I'm lying. I'm lying. It wasn't Whispers. I think it's the whole commotion that's happening on the streets that's just distracting me. Apologies for that. I'm lying. It wasn't Whispers. There was a club called La Peng in Bloemfontein. So we go out. I think we probably had $100 on us, just to make sure sitting at the first round, Yasabanas, just to get us going as ladies. So yeah, we get to the club, we buy the first round sharp. Obviously, ignorables are going to end. So they did end. Come to the point where they end, we're like, oh shit. Okay, we've been chilling with these guys that we found at the club. No, why don't we go with these guys? Keep in mind, it's my first year. It's my friend's first year. I think the other chick, no names mentioned, guys. No names mentioned. The other friend was a second year. And blah, blah, blah. Keep in mind, it's my first year in Bloom. Angazi nixni. I cannot hear. I cannot speak. It's a suit. So I'm just going with the flow. Luckily, the friend of ours in the group knew and understood his suit, which saved us. It really, really saved us. So kumnandi, kyaselwa, the guys buy, kumnandi, we're like, oh, we're getting in the groove, kumnandi. So the guys are like, no man, masine gas. I have never been to a gas. This is my first time going a gas. Since arriving in Bloemfontein, I'm doing my first year. I'm like, Tandizindo, let's go, ladies, let's go. But then this friend of mine tells me, there's something offish about these guys. She heard them say something and it didn't sit well with her. So I was like, man, we were all like, oh, let's go, man. Come on, let's go. Huh? Get in the cars, to a gas. Don't tell me, or don't even ask me how Igasi is facing or which direction it's facing. I've never been there. I've never seen it. So I would not know how to get back to town unless I, it takes, like, just take me to town. Take me to where I used to stay in Church Street. How we go. So these guys are chatting. We are not there. Sisevayibhini kumnandi, everything. We get to a gas. Sharp. Kumnandi. Ha. Next thing, we get to this house. They're like, we're gonna go buy alcohol. We're gonna go chill at this house. Bay chillers or sit in, as we all know it, So when sit in chillers session, we're like, okay, more jwala. It's going down. Keep in mind, we don't know these guys. We've never seen these guys. It's our first time going with these guys. And hi Shem, I have to say, we were very risky, hey? There's touching risks like this. We were so reckless. How do you go with somebody that you don't know? You've never interacted with. But because this person is providing jwala or alcohol, you are like, I'm there for the sake of being drunk, for the sake of getting free booze. Very wrong. Very, very wrong. So we go. We get to the house. They park the cars. They're like, no, let's get inside the house. We get inside the house. We're like, okay. They're like, no, we're gonna cook. We're gonna drink. Kuzaba mnandi. We're like, oh, okay. But I don't know. I think all of us sensed something was just up with these guys, but we kind of overlooked it because we were not about that. We were about nice time, getting drunk, all of that. Then they took this friend that knew how to speak Sesotho and understand Sesotho. They say, okay, we're leaving with her. We're gonna go with her. We're gonna go buy drinks. We're coming back. I'm like, okay, sharp. So then it's me and this other friend of mine, well, two friends of mine. We stayed behind. Boy, did we regret it. Boy, did we regret it. They're like, no, the guys are coming back, so chill, relax, and everything. So we're just sitting now, we're waiting because there's no alcohol in the house. The other guy with my friend went to go buy more drinks. We're chilling. So we're sitting on my couches, and I think two guys stayed behind. If I'm not mistaken, one, but I think it was two guys. So we're sitting there. Then the next thing, guys, the guy takes out a gun and he puts it in the middle. In the middle. We're like, what the F now? Why are you taking out a gun? He's like, no. There. So all of us now All three of us now are starting to panic. We're like, what now? Then you know what the guy did? The guy handed us his phone. He's like, there's the phone. You can call the police. You can call your mama. You can call your boyfriend. You can call whoever you want to call. There's the phone. Make that call. But you girls are not going anywhere tonight. My heart just started beating. It started beating because now I'm thinking, shit, that friend who left with the other guy to go and buy alcohol, she's visiting me for the weekend. So what the F am I going to say to her mom or to her parents if shit happens to her or with her? I start panicking. We all start panicking. One of the friend, obviously we're not going to make the calls. How the F do you take the phone from a guy who just put his gun there and say, make the call? What are you going to say? What are you going to say to your mom? Mom, we're sitting with the guy here and he's holding us hostage with gun. What do you say? So one friend, it's the three of us left now. She was like, I need to go to the loo. I need the bathroom. I did not see any eye contact. I think there was eye contact between her and this one. But I promise you, I was in such a state. Everything happening was just like, shit. What now? We were like, shit. Okay. So the friend now goes to the toilet. Nothing is registering to me. That was her opportunity to slice at Zots. So we wait. Then the guy is like, no, man, your friend is taking long in the bathroom. What's wrong? What? We're like, no, don't worry. We're gonna go check up on her. I don't know how or where I found the strength, but I swear to you, the minute I stepped out of that house, I didn't think of going to the toilet. I stepped out of that house and I ran. Keep in mind, it's my first time. It's my first year in Bloem. It's my first time at Kasi. I don't know anybody. I don't know which direction town is looking at. I just ran. Now that I'm talking about, it's actually the first time that I share this, you know, because we spoke about it after it happened, but publicly, it's the first time I'm sharing this. I didn't think of my friends. I thought of saving my life at that particular moment. I ran. She obviously ran her direction. I ran until I got to a house. And keep in mind, guys, you can never trust anybody. Even if you're going to go and ask for help at a stranger, you don't know if that stranger is going to provide the help that you need, or they're going to take advantage of the situation that you are in. I ran into some house and I hid under a car. Until I think I stayed under that car for like 30 minutes or so. But I was crying. My heart was beating. I didn't know what the F was happening. I knew what was happening, but I was like, shit, we are in deep, deep shit. After that time, I got out of the car or under the car and I knocked. I knocked until an old topi answered. I don't know how to speak Sotho. My instinct just said, speak Xhosa. They will have to understand you because now Sekasi, English ain't gonna work for you, girl. It ain't gonna work for you in that situation. I spoke as Xhosa. I told the man what was happening. I told him that a group of friends of mine, we were here. One ran. I don't know where the other one is. I ran. I don't know where the other one ran off to. So I am here to ask for your help. Please help me. Please take me back to town so that I can make a plan regarding these friends. Ask me what plan. I don't know. In my mind, I'm still thinking of that friend who has gone with the other one to go and buy the drinks. My guardian angels were on my side that night or that morning because it was morning. The man helped me. We got into his old car and he drove me to town. He drove me to my place. He dropped me off safely. And he didn't try anything because he could see the state that I was in. He could see the trauma. He could see I was shaking. I was so scared for myself and scared for my friends that I had no cooking clue where they were at. Kind man dropped me off at my place. Now, I have to wake up the other housemate of ours that was not part of this whole shebang. I woke her up and I told her what happened. We're like, what now? Do we go and report what has happened? What are the police gonna tell us? The police are just gonna say, what were you girls thinking? Nani going to a club without having money, without anything, and relying on guys to buy you booze. Guys that you don't even know. But because you want bumnandi, you want nice time, you go with the flow. I promise you, we sat up. We sat up until the one came. When the one walked through the door, I felt some sort of relief. Two are safe. Two are still out there. I was like, what the F? What the F? What now? The one came back. Luckily. Now there's that one who left with that guy to go buy drinks. And guys, time went by. Nothing. We were all sitting by the window. I would sit. If I'm not sitting by the window looking, I'm on my balcony just looking for cars that are just going to come in the driveway and hoping that I'm going to see my friend's face. Worst feeling ever. Because now we're stuck. We don't know what to say now. What are we going to say now? All of us are back. The one who's visiting me, she's the one who's not back. Yo. Eventually, they brought her back. When she came back, we asked, did anything happen? Did they harm you in any way? She was like, no, nothing happened. And luckily for her, she could communicate with the guys. We couldn't, or I couldn't. I could not say a single word because I was new in the Free State from the Eastern Cape. Guys, thanda izinto. Ukuthanda izinto will land you in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. I think after she came back, the shit that happened humbled us. It humbled us, eh? We were like, God damn it. We escaped today, hey? Like, we were so lucky there. Because had those guys decided they coming back from buying the alcohol, they get to the house, they find out, oh, we are gone. Let's take it out on this one that's left with us. We were going to be in shit. We were going to be in shit. But did we learn? Oh, we were back at it. I think we skipped a weekend. Then the next weekend we were back at it. But this time we were like, we're going to a club knowing very well that we have our own money to buy our drinks. And if it happens that we go to a club and we don't have enough money for drinks for the night, we meet up with somebody that we know. Okay, that's still okay. Get it? We were trying to now reassure ourselves, but no, okay, we got this. But still, guys, it was a hell of a risk that we took. Hell of a risk. And we escaped. We were lucky to escape. We were lucky to escape, because if anything had happened to one of us, we were going to have to come out and tell the parents what the F happened. How did it happen? When did it happen? And you know the questions that were going to follow. What were you guys doing on the streets? What were you guys doing at clubbing? Were you guys not supposed to be at home? Did we not send you guys to school to go and study? Nina ni busy in your club? All those questions were going to come back to us, and we were going to have to answer for them. It's rough, guys. I mean, this is more than a decade ago. More than a decade ago. So nowadays, it's worse. It's hectic nowadays when it comes to safety and women. It's worse nowadays. So, young girls out there, please make sure. Please, I hope the tendency has phased out. I hope it has. And that it's still not trending, or still is a trend amongst us girls, or amongst women. I'm gonna say girls in varsity, because we were in varsity that time. If it's still a trend amongst girls in varsity, where they go to clubs knowing very well they don't have enough money. Perks of being outside. Where young girls go to clubs knowing that they don't have enough money, and they're gonna rely on guys to buy them drinks. I hope it's no longer a trend, because nowadays shit is real. We might have been lucky, Tina. You might not be lucky in this day and age. So be safe. Be very, very cautious. Very, very, very cautious, guys. When going to a club with girls, make sure you guys have money for your drinks. Make sure you guys have money for a cab to take you guys home. Make sure. Tina best pap. Your best papa, best hand is zinto. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Yo, me. Yo. Those that know me, yo, thanda izinto. So just be very careful, guys. Be very, very careful. I hope the trend has stopped. Hope it's no longer. And girls nowadays know about, okay, I'm doing my own shit. I'm buying my own drinks. I'm doing shit for myself and not depending on guys to do shit for you when it comes to a nice time. Because not everybody out there is a nice guy. And I'm also not saying everybody out there is a bad guy. No. You get your good guys. And you get those bad guys. But what they intended to do with us that night, I don't know. I really don't know. But it was the most scariest experience ever in my first year in no house. In my first year. So ladies, do your own shit. Buy your own drinks. Call your own cab. And avoid shit like this. Avoid shit of your drinks being spiked because guys are buying you girls drinks. Because it happens. It happens. I know of people close to me who have had their drinks spiked at clubs and shit went down. Shit went down. Do your own thing, ladies. Have your own money. Go to clubs knowing that I got this. It's my money. I'm gonna buy my own drinks. I don't depend on a guy to buy drinks. But yeah, that was, I think, a wake-up call. Like, hey sisi, vuka, akoko kwenu la. Akoko kwenu la kuse Free State. Wena kokwenu kupaya Eastern Cape, and even Eastern Cape it's still not kokwenu. So yeah, it was I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. Where a gun gets and the guy is like, you see this? You guys ain't going nowhere. You guys can call the police, you can call your mama, you can call your boyfriend, you can call whoever. You guys ain't going nowhere. Then puts the gun like this in the middle of us and says, yes, let's have a good time, ladies. Trust you me. You get sober that minute. Good time out the window that minute. Panic kicks in. Fear kicks in. Being scared kicks in. You're like, shit, what now? Thanda izinto. Yeah. Stop thandaing izinto. That's all I can say. But anyway, my G's, it's really, really not a long story time. Just wanted to share that experience with you guys and hoping that I'm tipping young girls out there, you know, just be careful, ladies. Rather do shit yourself for yourself and not depend on a guy to do it for you, because you might just land up in a very, very tricky situation like we did. And it's worse nowadays. It's no longer like it was 10 years ago. Nowadays, shit is real, especially when it comes to women. And our safety comes first. Your safety comes first. So be safe. Please be safe. And be very vigilant. Be very, very vigilant. Don't just go with the flow for the sake of a nice time. Don't. My G's, hope you guys have enjoyed this one, or the story time. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure spending these minutes with you, G's. And stay good. Be good to yourself. Be good to one another. Be good to the next person you encounter. And positive energies all the way. Positive energies all the way. My G's, please don't forget to share. Comment on the comment section below. Share my videos. And don't forget to subscribe to your girl. Let's grow Timz Anecdotes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. I appreciate you, G's. Have a lekker one.